Hello, this is Ricky FM Law, founder of Sunshine Seniors. Now, most of the member in this group know me personally, and we chatted and we had coffee and some food and chit-chatting. But most of the members in this group probably have not communicated with me personally, and I think I don't probably know 60% of the member in this group. So the working group has been on for several years, and I'm really glad that they can continue to sustain the activity after so many years without a definitive leader. And that is the major difference of our group from the other working groups. Well, let me explain the background to the setup of this group. Right? So there's no definitive leader, there's no follower, there's no leader. So everybody can lead or facilitate a walking tour next week, and then the other will follow and support. The reason for that is if you are interested in walking, there must be one walking routing or journey that you are familiar with. Then why don't you share that and then facilitate the walking for that particular morning, right? So one of the things is that we don't want seniors to only participate. We want them to initiate. Right? If you only participate, you are passive. So you're waiting. But if you initiate, hey, you are really organizing, you are really doing something, then your cognitive is really shine again. So this is the major difference between the working group of Sunshine Senior and the other. You don't wait for the program to come to you. We initiate the work. Now, there are some concerns, right? So you're saying that, well, I initiate a work, but what about if I make a wrong turn? Hey, what is the purpose of the walking group? Well, one, we want to go out there, enjoy the sun, do some sweating, and then get some energy. The second thing is communicating and also interacting with the like-minded people while we enjoy the nature in Singapore. So what happened if you make a wrong turn? Are you still working? Yes. Are you still enjoying the nature? Yes. Are you still communicating with the team member working alongside you? Yes. So what is the worry, right? So when you facilitate a walk, there are only two things. One, decide on the location and venue. Then second thing is when, 8:30 or 9 a.m. gathering. Then when you started, then the entire group will start. We are seniors. We look after ourselves, right? When you facilitate, you don't expect to be a tour guide. You don't have to know the history of that particular building. Well, why that tree is so tall? No, 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 no. You just walk, enjoy with pleasure, P-L-E, not pre-R-E, with pleasure, not pressure. So just walk. And then along the way, if you want to leave in the middle, well, just say leave. But you need to inform the team because it's for safety and also for responsibility. Inform the team, I want to leave now, then leave. And after the trip, you don't want to have coffee or tea, food, just say, no, I don't want to have food today. Then leave, right? It's very casual. It's very informal, but I want it to be mutual respect. Where we gather together, we take 1 to 2 hour walking, and then we communicate with each other, enjoy the nature, do some sweating, and then we will be having a good time for the morning. Then next week, you may lead. Next week, he may lead. And then you support. Right? The changing of the roles really facilitate that we are here together. We don't say, hey, next week, where are we doing? Who is leading? No, 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 no. I mean, a lot of working groups do that. Hey, next week we go to location A. Next week we go to location B. Be there at 9 a.m. No. We want our Sunshine Senior to initiate, not simply follow. If you simply follow, you are only surviving. We want living, not simply surviving. Right? We want to share our experience. We want to share our knowledge with the whole team. What can't, we can. Well, that is the motto of the Sunshine Seniors. Okay, so hopefully that explains the background of the working group, and then find a routing, and then be the facilitator next week. And while we walk along, mutual respect, support each other. Whenever you want to leave, leave, but informing the team. If you don't want to have food, say no, right? Because it's okay to say no to the invitation, but just politely and inform the team, I'm not going. That's it. Okay, so carry on, and then make the working group continue to grow, and then each one is a leader, and also each one is a follower. Okay, so enjoy. Bye bye.